Have you ever felt drained, upset, or even worse after spending time with a friend? A toxic friendship can make you feel like you're constantly walking on eggshells, doubting your worth, or even losing your confidence. Sometimes, the person you thought was your closest friend might be the one hurting you the most. It's not easy, but it is possible to heal and let go. Today, I'm going to walk you through the steps on how to heal from a toxic friendship and reclaim your happiness. But before we jump in, if you're looking for more tips on personal growth and mental health, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on new content. The first step to healing from a toxic friendship is realizing that it's toxic in the first place. Sometimes it's hard to see because the person may have been your friend for a long time, or maybe you've been through a lot together. But toxic friendships tend to drain your energy rather than uplift you. Let's take a closer look at some of the signs. You feel exhausted after hanging out with them. Instead of leaving their presence feeling happy, you feel tired, stressed, or even sad. They make you feel bad about yourself. A toxic friend might constantly put you down, make fun of you, or make you doubt your abilities, looks, or self-worth. Instead of building you up, they break you down. They manipulate your emotions. If you feel like you can't ever say no to them without feeling guilty, or like you always have to put their needs before your own, you might be in a toxic friendship. They never celebrate your successes. Have you ever had a moment of joy or achievement and they somehow downplayed it, or even turned the conversation back to them? That's a major red flag. Think about your own friendships. Do you feel good about yourself after spending time with them? Or do you feel drained and discouraged? If it's the latter, it may be time to reassess. Once you recognize that your friendship is toxic, the next step is to accept that it's time to move on. This can be one of the hardest parts because it means acknowledging that the person you once thought was your friend may no longer be someone who serves your best interests. You might feel guilty, like you should keep the friendship going just because you've known each other for so long. You may even feel conflicted, thinking, but they've been there for me in the past. However, if a friendship no longer brings positivity or support into your life, it's okay to let it go. Think about it this way. You deserve friends who lift you up, not drag you down. Moving on doesn't mean you forget the good times, but it does mean you're choosing yourself over a relationship that's no longer healthy for you. You don't have to make this decision lightly, but you do need to accept that sometimes letting go is the best choice for your mental health and personal growth. Once you've accepted that it's time to move on, setting boundaries becomes an essential step in the healing process. Boundaries are all about protecting yourself emotionally, and they are your right as a person. Here's how you can start. Take a step back. You don't have to constantly stay in contact. It's okay to not respond to texts or calls right away. Taking space is healthy, especially when you're recovering from a toxic relationship. Be honest, but firm. If you feel the need to address the situation directly, do so calmly. You can say something like, "I think we've grown apart, and I need some time to focus on myself." It doesn't need to be an argument or a confrontation, just a simple, clear statement of your feelings. Stop engaging in drama. If they try to manipulate you or create unnecessary conflict, stay calm. Don't get dragged into their drama. A simple, "I'm not engaging in this," or "I need space," is all it takes. Stay strong and remember why you're setting these boundaries. It's also important to remember that you're not responsible for their feelings or reactions. Setting boundaries is about protecting your own mental and emotional well-being. Now that you've set boundaries, the real healing begins. Healing from a toxic friendship isn't an overnight process, but it's worth it. You're not just recovering from a negative relationship, you're learning how to love and respect yourself more. Here's how you can start the healing process. Take care of yourself. Start focusing on your own well-being. Do things that make you happy, whether that's reading a book, going for a walk, or spending time with people who make you feel good. Self-care is key in this process. Talk to someone you trust. Sometimes, just talking about your experience can be incredibly healing. Talk to a close friend or family member who understands what you're going through. Expressing your feelings can help you feel less isolated. Write it down. Consider journaling your emotions. Writing down your thoughts can help you process them, reflect on the friendship, and make sense of how you feel. You might even write a letter to the person, even if you never send it, as a way to release pent-up emotions. Surround yourself with positive influences. Now is the time to connect with people who lift you up and make you feel good about yourself. Positive friendships are vital for your mental health, and they can help fill the void left by the toxic friend. As you heal, take time to reflect on the experience. What have you learned from this toxic friendship? Maybe you learned how important boundaries are, or perhaps you realize that you deserve better treatment. Each experience can teach us something valuable if we're willing to learn from it. Here are some lessons you might take away. You deserve respect. No one should make you feel bad about yourself, and toxic friends can teach you just how important it is to demand respect in all relationships. Trust your instincts. If something feels off in a relationship, trust that feeling. You know yourself better than anyone, and your instincts can help you protect your mental health. Set boundaries early. Moving forward, you'll be able to set healthy boundaries from the start. You'll know what to look for in a friendship and what to avoid. Healing from a toxic friendship is tough, but it's completely possible. It takes time, patience, and a lot of self-love. You deserve friendships that are supportive, uplifting, and respectful. Letting go of toxic people isn't easy, but it's one of the best things you can do for yourself. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on mental health and personal growth. And if you've ever been through a toxic friendship, I'd love to hear from you. How did you heal? What steps did you take to move on? Share your story in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and remember, healing takes time, but you're worth it.